All right, this is day one of writing quotations. We're going to talk about these all week. So what are quotation marks? Quotation marks show dialogue or the exact words a person or character says. This should sound familiar because we use dialogue in our writing. Where do quotation marks go? They put quotation marks at the beginning and end of a person or character's exact words. Exactly what they said. Here's an example. John asked, "Will you help me weed the garden?" Now, John didn't say John asked. John only asked, "Will you help me weed the garden?" So the first place I'm going to put quotation marks is before will, at the beginning of what he said. The end quotation marks go after the question mark, at the end of what he said. The whole sentence he said is, "Will you help me weed the garden?" John asked is not a part of that, which is why it is not in the quotation marks. Okay, you help me out with these. John exclaimed, "Let's start a garden." Where am I going to put the quotation marks? What did John exactly say? John exactly said, "Let's start a garden." Where is the beginning of what John exclaimed? That's right, before let's. Now, where are the end quotation marks going to go? That's right, after garden, because John said, "Let's start a garden." Okay? Andy said, "I don't want to work very hard." Well, what exactly did Andy say? Say it out loud. Say the one sentence that Andy said. Good. Andy said, "I don't want to work very hard." So I'm going to put quotation marks before I at the beginning of what he said and after the period that is the end of what he said. Okay, here are your practice questions. On your flipped classroom homework sheet, you're going to rewrite the sentence and put quotation marks exactly where they need to be. Now remember, the punctuation goes inside of the quotation marks. We'll talk more about that later on this week. So rewrite number 1, rewrite number 2. Remember, if it's spelled correctly on the screen, it should be spelled correctly on your paper. Copy them exactly, add your quotation marks, and I will see you in the morning.